And so we looked at it like, well, the acreage is even worth that. I mean, we're talking maybe half that
Yeah.
or half acre. So we just said, you know what, we're going to move the boundary line. And at some point in the future, when you try to sell yours and you try to do a boundary, if you ever sell, you've got a half acre that you've now gotten just because we've defaulted to the line there.
Bonus
And
acreage.
they could, because they could claim, the way it would work is adverse possession, I guess. I mean, we
Yep.
just gave it up. But really, at the end of the day, there's this sliver now that until they resurvey out the lines, it's just going to be like this void that isn't known. And so I'm looking forward to watching the GIS getting updated so I can see what happens. Do they like just move it over, or do they just leave this little gap that's like it's a weird shape. It's like an oval
I bet they
shape.
don't even change it. I bet they just leave it.
I bet they do. Yeah, I bet you they do. So anyway, we lost this little half acre, and on the survey they show the fence line, so that's nice to have that on there. And then they split it up into 10 lots. And this was a project where we thought wells would be perfectly fine. Wrong. Now we don't buy anything without water,
Yeah.
period. It's got to have water lines and it's got to have water taps at the lot line that can be tapped into, not water that's coming through, but you can't use it. Like you got to have water lines at the property boundary and you have to be able to tap into it. So we learned that kind of the hard way. We ended up having, instead of having 10 buyers, we ended up having 5 buyers. So it kind of averaged each buyer bought 2 lots.